Hello everybody, it's me Mario, and we're back in the Q&A for the Q&A 33 responses, so... Huh.
What, are you not satisfied again, Mario?
I mean, I'm not disappointed by the lack of characters, I'm just disappointed by the fact that, there aren't very many, different characters. Like, besides, Detective Pikachu and Doodle and a few others, literally everybody else here is, from the last Q&A.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Yeah, that's, I guess, not very many people on our channel have seen all of our videos, and have seen every character. But that's okay. That's okay. So, we're gonna have Detective Pikachu read off the questions, since, it does make sense he was the, Q&A, introduction guy. So, come on over, Detective Pikachu. Alright, anything's better than having my eye right next to Doodle's mouth.
Hey, I'm sorry, I can't control where it goes.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, first question comes from Angry R, and he asks, Tyler, can you make an Angry Birds Mania movie where the birds and the pigs work together to fight an enemy that can destroy the universe? Well, about that, I wouldn't mind making a movie like that, but the only problem is, Angry Birds Movie 2 has already done that, plot idea, and yeah, also, like I said before, I can't really think of how I'm gonna, make this idea any different than what Angry Birds Movie 2 did. Okay. George Cruz, the next couple questions come from him. He says, hey Tonto, how do you like the new name Tonto Jr.? Cause it's confusing, he put confusing twice. It's confusing when you and your brother have the same name.
Okay, buddy, if you really have a tough time, saying my name and Big Brother Tonto's name, how about this? How about from now on you just refer to Big Brother Tonto as just Big Brother? How does that sound?
Sounds fine to me.
Yeah, so, because Tonto Jr. doesn't make any sense, because me and Big Brother Tonto's dad is not named Tonto. His name is Otna, which is, well, Tonto spelled backwards. Not really too sure how that went, but, yeah. So, you can refer to my brother as Big Brother. You can refer to me simply as just Tonto. I do... Man, this nickname, man, Jesus Christ.
Okay, next question is for me, Wario, Bart, and Lisa. Can you guys do a video series called Team Yellow? It's like Team Red, which, by the way, we now give that series an official title. It's now called The Red Alliance. Probably coming out later this summer. Free plug. It's like Team Red with Mario, Big Brother Tonto, and Tonto, but with the color yellow. Yeah, excuse me, over here. Sorry, I fell over because Tonto's fat ass moved out of the way. Bart! Hey, okay, whatever. Yeah, about that question. That wouldn't really make much sense for, me, Lisa, Wario, and Detective Pikachu to be in a series together, because, first off, we have literally nothing in common with one another. Yeah, not only that, Detective Pikachu, already has, a whole entire team with, Coco, Jude, and Kermit the Frog. Yeah, so really, it wouldn't really make any sense. And plus, where am I? Oh, I'm over here. Okay. And plus, I'm an anti-hero. I don't really fit in well with, the other characters. Yeah, I would agree with them. I already have my own team of characters. Wouldn't really make any sense for me to move to another team. Yeah, so sorry, dude, we're not doing that show. Next question. Can you please scroll up, crazy hand? Thank you. Next three questions. Also from George Cruz, Big Brother Tonto and Tonto. Do you guys fight sometimes?
Every now and then.
Yeah, it's not very often, but we do get into some quarrels, on a irregular basis. Okay, Homer, did you notice that either Bart or Crash took your last can of soda? Well, joke's on you, buddy. I don't drink soda. I drink Duff beer. Actually, I did have a bottle of that. What? You're like 10. You're not allowed to have that stuff yet. Eat my shorts, Dad. Okay, while child abuse is going on over there. To everyone, if you guys have a favorite place in the world to go for a vacation, where would it be and why?
Excuse me. Well, if I was to pick someplace, it would definitely be Orlando, Florida, mostly because of, well, the Universal parks. They're a lot of fun. And there is going to be a Mario section coming. Yes, a Mario section! A Mario section! Woohoo! Yeah. Yeah, I definitely love Orlando, Florida for that main reason alone. Okay, next question comes from Jared Levette. Fran and Wario. What do you think of DC superhero girls? Okay, first off, that's two pretty random characters that have like nothing to do with one another, but I have not seen that show. I have not seen it either. Alright, simple as that. The next, how many questions? The next two questions come from Mondo Boy 16. Crash, what is your favorite food? Obviously Wumpa Fruits, mate. Tonto, have you heard they're making another Angry Birds movie? I am slightly surprised by that, but at the same time not so much because, well, I know a lot of people really liked the Angry Birds movie too, and I said in the last Q&A that even I liked it, even though I have a few criticisms for it, like first off, freaking baby sharks in that movie, and yeah, the plot just seemed way too similar to Lego Batman movies, so besides that, I still thought it was a really good movie. Alright, Nicholas E. Miranda asks, hey Tyler, what made you decide to make TCW Simpsons from 2014 to 2019 when they is a show about it already? Okay, first off, the grammar in your comments, I I can't understand what really you're saying, but I'm gonna assume you're either asking why I made TCW Simpsons to begin with, or why I decided to cancel it. And I might as well answer those two questions, depending on what you were trying to ask. Feel free to let me know in the comments what you were trying to ask me. If you're wondering why I made TCW Simpsons, I got, I think I did an entire update video, about it, like, 5 years ago. Well, actually 6 years ago now, but, I got, like, 5 random Simpsons plushes from, my grandma, and, yeah, I decided to make him a series, and plus, it was in 2014, which was the 25th anniversary of The Simpsons, so it made a lot of sense for me to do a Simpsons series. If you're asking why I canceled it, I already mentioned this in my live stream, but I canceled it because of the sudden amount of negative reception it got recently, and the lower views that Season 5 and 6 have gotten compared to, Seasons 1 through 4. So, yeah. Like I said, Nicholas, feel free to let me know in the comments what you were trying to ask me, because I literally have no idea what you're trying to ask. That's the thing with a lot of these comments. A lot of them just, like, aren't really that good in terms of grammar, and I can't 100%, understand what some of you guys are trying to say to me. Okay, that was a bit of a mouthful. The next 8 questions come from Angie Ortiz. Big Brother Tonto, who's stronger, you or Leroy? No pun intended. That's a very tough question. While I am very strong and can break through a lot of things, Leroy is a bomb and can, like, blow up, things into pieces, so I think I might have to give this one to Leroy. What about me? Larry, you're just, like, smaller compared to Leroy, so you don't really do as much. Thank you, I guess. Alright, and, oh, dang, we forgot about George. We'll be right back. So you're telling me that you guys forgot about me? Sorry, it's just that nobody really asks you questions that much. Whatever. Anyways, George, what is your favorite part of the body for you to study on? Honestly, it's a body part that, literally every bird has that, like, nobody really talks about that much. Besides Charles Darwin with his theory of evolution, but, that would be the beak. Yeah, nothing, interesting. Why do I feel forgotten? You guys forgot about me. We're sorry, George, okay? Okay, whatever. Larry, would it be cool if you had your own show, a mini-series where you showcase your artwork and or judge someone else's? I thought it would be nice and a bonus. You know who won't be in the show unless you want him to. Excuse me, everybody. Funny that you asked that question because we were considering doing a series where, or at least a mini series. Unfortunately, there hasn't been very much, fan art of Angry Birds Mania, but we were thinking about doing a mini series, where I took a look at Angry Birds Angry Birds Mania fan art. And a majority of it was done by Pink Star EV16, so not surprisingly, a majority of the stuff we'll probably talk about is stuff from her, because I think she's done the most amount of fan art for Angry Birds Mania on DeviantArt, so yeah. We're thinking about doing that. Let us know in the comments if you want to see a series like that. We might do that in the near future. But yeah, I'm honestly kind of interested in doing that. Alright, next question for Leroy. What the hell? You still have feelings for Henrietta, or do you just like to look at her body? You said last year you had no feelings for her, and now you're looking at her pictures. Be honest, Leroy. I just like her body, okay? Alright, I can't wait to tell Henrietta that. Detective Pikachu! I'm just kidding. Not really. Leroy and Archie, what are your favorite alcoholic drinks?
Well, I think mine's pretty obvious if you've seen the very end, the post-credits scene of Angry Birds Mania building friendship, but my favorite alcoholic drink is Mike's Hard Black Cherry Lemonade, which is honestly my favorite too, foe.
Another question for Larry. What was the dumbest thing you've seen Leroy do? Well, the dumbest thing that I've seen Leroy do, I think that would honestly be going back to building friendship. When me, him, Nico, Wildstyle, Batman, and General Sweet Mayhem were breaking into the pig space, he almost blew our cover by blowing up one of the green pigs.
It's what I do, foe.
Whatever. Yeah, you almost got us in trouble, Leroy, and, yeah, I don't really need to say more. By the way, another free plug, we just, last week we uploaded a full version of the Building Friendship movie, if you guys want to see that. It's basically the entire movie, but instead of, just going to separate parts in order to watch the full movie, you can just watch the full movie in one go. So yeah, there you go. Alright, Mighty Eagle.
Wait, I'm in this Q&A?
Yeah. Very surprisingly. Can you please sit on a bird of Tyler's choice until the end of the Q&A? I'm assuming from that comment you must have some sort of a thing for face sitting, but, just joking. Okay.
Hey, Tonto, come over here. Why me? Well, because out of all the birds in this Q&A, I think I like you the least. But I'm the leader of the group. I don't care.
Do what he says, son.
Okay, Dad. Okay, Mighty Eagle. Lay it on me. Ah!
That's gotta hurt. Last question from Angie, and that goes to Daniel. Do you like the Beatles? Yes, I do like the Beatles, old chap. However, I do think they're a little bit overrated. There are a lot of other British bands I prefer over, the Beatles. There's Queen, there's Duran Duran, there's Def Leppard, The Police, but there's a variety of other British bands I prefer over the Beatles. Alright, next question. Ed Mario 274 asks to Doodle, is the whole Doodle Jump franchise still going and active?
I'm honestly not sure. I haven't heard anything about Doodle Jump in a long time, so yeah, I don't know.
And to Mario and Luigi, what are your favorite new features added to Super Mario Maker 2? Yeah, about that. We have not played Mario Maker 2 yet.
Yeah, we don't know what new features they added, so yeah, we can't really say anything about that.
Yeah, we've been stuck playing Animal Crossing, and, yeah, so sorry, we don't have, we haven't tried Mario Maker 2. Okay, questions. Anthony Dundon, I know some of these questions have already been, answered in, that TCW episode we did yesterday, but, there are a few that he did ask that, I wouldn't say are as weird as the Quagmire ones, but, Yeah. He asks to Tyler, can you talk about Teletubbies in A Kid from England? No, thank you. Okay, Mondo Boy 16 with 2 more questions. Tyler, who is the cutest Pokemon from Gen 4? Mine is Togekiss. That's honestly a pretty interesting question because Gen 4 is my favorite Pokemon generation besides, well, the original. In terms of cutest, oh boy, not really too sure. I definitely do have a favorite Pokemon from Gen 4, and that's a pretty obvious one. He's in Smash Brothers. It's Lucario, but not too sure who I would say is the cutest. All right, next question. SpongeBob, what is your favorite episode of season 2 of SpongeBob?
What a very specific season for me to talk about. I honestly can't think of one. Season 2 has like a lot of good episodes, so yeah, I can't really think of one.
All right, next question. Next question from Anthony Dundon. To the birds, what kind of plant would you be in Plants vs. Zombies? And to the pigs, what zombie would you be? Mighty Eagle, can I please get off?
No!
Alright, I might as well answer the question. Since Tonto is over there getting his face crushed by the Mighty Eagle. In terms of plants, we're not going to go over every bird because that would take forever, but Tonto did mention in the Fun Punishment episode of Angry Birds Mania that he definitely most represents jalapeno. And as for the pigs, none of the pigs are in this Q&A for whatever reason, but I definitely think Helipig would fit very well with the Buckethead zombies, and I guess just the zombies in general, because the zombies are pretty dumb. And, what else? Super King Pig would definitely be a very good Dr. Zomboss, so, yeah. Alright, I'm sorry, I almost sounded like a different character for a second there. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Mondo Boy 16. Tyler, have you tried the Nestle Smarties? They're different from the Smarties over in the US. I've not tried the international versions of Smarties, and judging from the way they look, they kind of remind me of M&Ms in a way. So I have a feeling that they might taste like M&Ms. So yeah, I have no idea. All right, last question from Anthony Dundon. Can you tell Quagmire that I'm sorry? That's fine, man. I forgive you for the kind of comment you were asking. It's just what you said to me was like way. It definitely reminded me of like Super Andrew 418, and that honestly kind of made me a little bit upset. So yeah, thankfully, yeah, I do accept your apology. Don't worry about it. Okay, I do believe that is every question from the Q&A 33. So yeah, thank you to everybody who asked questions in the Q&A. The next one should be coming out June 6th, so stay tuned for Q&A 34. And yeah, stay tuned for other videos to come on this channel. And this is Mario saying, Mamma Mia, Animal Crossing time!